Are we back? I think maybe we're back. I don't. Okay. I think we're back. Yes, the stream did in fact crash again. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. Did it reset everything again? What is the point of having this disconnect protection on if it's not actually going to work? Sorry everybody. That's the third time today that all this has happened. Very sad. Very sad. Hopefully we can get everything back up and running soon. Yeah, it just completely split the VOD again. Why would you do that? It's so sad. So sad. Okay. Well, that is such a bummer, man. I don't know what to do about any of that. I don't know why. It's not, it used to work just fine. Like the disconnect protection used to work fine, where if the stream went down and I could get it back up in like less than 90 seconds. But I have it turned on. Bummer deal. Yep. What are you gonna do about it? Like cry, I guess. All the people that were watching are gone now. That's sad too. Got a few back. Okay, well, that's a bummer. There was an ad that was about to run anyway. We're gonna try to let the ad run. I gotta let code outside. Thank you all for being here. Sorry for those who were here and got dropped when the stream crashed. And like I said, it's third time today, so kind of disappointed in that. But what are you gonna do? I'm gonna try to stay positive and keep pushing through. So I will be back in just a few minutes. We're gonna some words on stream going. So if you like to play words on stream, welcome to. After the ads are done, we'll continue on. The volcano, the big scary volcano. The planet. I think. Where is? I have it pulled up here. Okay, well, I'll get words on the stream going in just a second. But I'll see you soon. Alrighty, welcome everybody back from the ads. Looks like you guys are definitely going to finish this level. Just fun. Good job. Also, good morning both to Critical and to Andy. I haven't seen either of you in the chat yet. Thank you so much for the happy anniversary message, Critical. Hope you're doing well. For those coming back from all the madness, my stream/computer has crashed 3 times already this morning. So we're off to a fantastic start. It's been a great day. Certainly not stressed about that at all. Finally home when you're I'm glad you're spending your home time with me then. I completely understand though. I was just talking about it with Mr. Pepper earlier today that I was like, oh, we're always streaming at the same time. Hard to watch each other when we're both going. Let us do this though. You guys should still be able to play and then I can play at the same time, right? There you go. Boom. But yeah, if the stream goes down again, I'll do my best to be back as soon as possible, I promise. I'm doing everything I can here. Really all I can do, right? We're gonna go kind of short this afternoon. We're probably gonna go until about 3 p.m. Central Standard Time for now. And then we're going to be back at 6 p.m. to play some games with the stream, play some games with Kyle because it's his affiliate anniversary too. So we're going to be kind of doing a dual stream kind of thing. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to look like just yet. He had some things come up, so the scheduling was a little less planned than I think either of us wanted it to be, but we're just going to wing it and play it by ear and just have fun. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've known Kyle for like 6 years now. Like in real life, we worked together for a bit. And his affiliate anniversary is on the same day mine is, so pretty serendipitous.
One of the demons, but they never leave the lava.
But they never leave the lava, except for now, of course.
I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Yeah, that thing's big. We fought something similar to this with Sid too. Are they peaceful? Oh, I'm in the wrong. That's okay. We'll fix this. So yeah, it'll be. I'm not sure how long it'll be, but it'll be going. Kyle usually streams until around like 10, 11 p.m. at night, so that'll probably be a good estimate if I had to guess. Oh, I just did a quick rolling attack on me. Staggered already. Nice. But yeah, that'll be the plan, I think. And then next week should be somewhat normal. This weekend we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy just so I can make some progress because I really want to beat this game. Because next Friday we'll be doing a 24-hour stream of Final Fantasy 14. And so I'll be streaming from... happened. Oh, I just parried him. Oh, I should have used my magic there. That was my fault.
What's it doing?
Nothing good, I'll wager.
Nothing good. Whoa. Yeah. How have you been? What are you working on now, Critical? I actually haven't jumped into a stream in a bit. Did you finish Subnautica? Staggered again. This guy is like a little roly-poly. Hey, well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that. I'm just happy when you're here. Happy when anyone's here. You're still on below 0? Okay. Secret of Mana, how's that? I haven't played any of the Secret of games. This guy's quite annoying, but I dodged everything but the last one. That's a little upsetting, but I dodged into that. That feels bad, doesn't it? So I use this. How is Sub-Zero working for you, or Below Zero working for you? I know it's not the most comfy game for you, or hasn't been. There we go, we win here.
Good work.
There it is. Yes, Secret of Evermore was his Egyptian game. Some gnarled scales. That might be the first time I've seen these. Covered in countless scars. Oh no, it's not. I think I got this is my second set.
You hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
I'll hydrate more.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Here, here.
Here, here. Let's do it.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Jill wants to murder everyone here. Get a little bit of revenge for being a slave for so long. I blame her. I was hoping I could open that gate as a shortcut later, but... Switch version had, like, drunk controls? Really? I know they did release... Actually, I might own... Do I own Secret of Mana on the Switch? I don't know if that was one of the ones I bought before I stopped working or not. What was weird about it? What caused the weird control issues? Oh. Words on stream is over. I didn't even notice. Not that you didn't want to look at my face anyway, but... Using a controller and the dot kept going around. Weird.
Lady Marley. It's me.
Python Buffer. Jill, it can't be.
You got the collectibles.
It is, my
That's the important part.
We cannot talk here. Come with me.
I have been doing everything I can to get my beard to like lay flatter or lay straighter. It's like impossible. I'm showering like twice a day because I'm going on these like 45-minute walks twice a day. I am like I'm shampooing and conditioning and it's just how it grows. I cannot get it to straighten at all. And I know eventually I need to trim it, but I'm trying to get it to like grow out.
Why ever would you
Driving
risk
crazy.
coming
It's
back?
driving me crazy. I just look like a
Girl.
ragged lumberjack
Freedom already?
90% of the time.
Forgive me, my lady.
I have an oil and I have a
I
comb
had to
and
come back.
like a
There are
bristle
things I
brush
left
that I've been trying
undone.
to use.
Tell
Maybe
me,
I just need to use more oils.
where is the patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend!
It's a woman.
Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary.
Maybe mine just
Now.
maybe my length is like non-existent. Like okay, well, quarter-inch over.
Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
Thanks, Marley.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness.
That's sweet.
Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
Yeah, maybe I need to use more oils, I guess. I was hoping the conditioner would just like soften it.
Live. If you promise to do the same.
That sounds like foreshadowing to me. Am I gonna lose Jill? I really don't want to lose Jill. I kind of love Jill.
Come on, Clive.
Let's look at her. She just looks badass.
We're nearly at the Comrade.
She looks like a female musketeer. Don't use shampoo or conditioner unless it's specifically for beards. I have a I have both. I have beard stuff. Maybe I should. I don't use it all. I probably do make the mistake of using like,
Here's our welcoming party.
you know, hair shampoo.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
New enemies approach already. No, the ones actually dry out the skin and follicles. Oh, great. Well, guess we know now. Maybe it's been my fault all along. That was my fault. Forgot to discharge that, so they were just like standing there doing nothing.
Over here.
Rough, rough, rough. There are two ways to go, and I don't know which way it wants me to go. Not this way. Oh, is this way I just came from? No, I came from up there. Okay, that's fine. Big glowy thing. That's what we want to go up there and destroy. It's probably a potion. Oh.
How many
Hello.
of them are there?
Too many.
Okay, we got the deadly. We got the half rather stagger. Going full stagger now. I'm gonna do something like this in order for all of them. There we go. Wait a second.
Let's try.
Able to half stagger. Oh, I got launched in the air. That hurt. I've never done that. I had that happen to me before. Okay, there's the half stagger. Deadly embrace to pull down. Gouge to hit the full stagger. Maybe dead soon after. There it is. There it is. Over here. Probably another potion that I don't need. Yep, yep. I don't have.
This one.
So I don't have items of birth available to me. am I going? Gill. A bit of gill. That way. That way. Oh. Door. Didn't know there was a door here.
Clive, there's something I need you to know.
Uh-oh.
I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see.
Right.
And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons. Then you must face yours.
Yeah, I'm all for letting you do whatever you need to do, Jill. I trust you. Oh, eye potion. Of course. A lot of enemies here.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
I did not mean to do this, but I guess that'll work too. Let's do this. That'll work. Stagger. All of our stuff. So the game looks beautiful when you're chaining abilities together. New enemies approach. No, not new enemies. Dodge. Dodge. Counter. Counter! Dodge, counter. There we go. Deadly Embrace. Gouge. Will this break the second stagger bar? Yes. It's the commander, so he can. Never mind, he's just gonna fall and die. Okay for me. Not complaining about that. Wow, I got a lot of materials from that fight, and I didn't even get hit. So that's convenient. Did that pretty well. I should prob the Grace of the Inferno. I should probably wait a couple seconds until I get my cooldowns back. I have a feeling I'm going to be fighting some scary things here soon. They go up faster when I hit my magic bursts. So it's a little slower out of combat than in combat, but still the extra couple seconds really help. Oh, is he sacrificing? You guys are unarmed. Do I feel bad about killing them? Maybe. A little. Is it enough not to do it? To be determined. Terrible. I don't even know if they're bearers. They didn't have marks on their face. They weren't branded. About to see Jill go all out.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
I think so.
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And
Tell
what
Jill.
did you do in return?
Killed them anyway.
You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend.
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination!
What kind of power does he have?
For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you.
Like
who made
you.
me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no
Like
more.
you.
Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Her rapier's so cool.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Kill them.
I don't think you quite understand how this is gonna go. Oh yeah.
Now!
Right.
Everybody get out of there. Oh, it's Margrace. Also, I think Critical just went live. So if you have the capacity to launch us both or put him up in another tab, support him. Wow. She looks so cool in her Shiva form. She looks sick. So Margrace is actually Clive's brother. Haven't been following along. So we shouldn't call him Margrace anymore. His name's Joshua. He thought he died 15 years ago, but surprise, he did not. Oh, you tell him, Shiva. Diamond dust. This is like when Gandalf fought the Balrog.
Jill!
But Joshua is the dominant of, is also a dominant of fire. He is the dominant of the Phoenix, which usually follows the Rosarian line, or the Rostfield line, I should say.
Why? Why can't I do it?
Clive here has some problems. He is the dominant of Ifrit, but he's not always so good at controlling that.
Please, just once.
Here we go. Okay, so we've taken on our semi-primed form.
She won't be able to hold that armor back forever.
Definitely should have dodged that. I did. I parried it. I didn't dodge it, but I parried it. Flames of Rebirth here.
Too slow.
Oh. Trying to get that half parry. There we go. Now we use Deadly Embrace. Fight fire with fire. Exactly. Some kind of different kind of fire. I'm not entirely sure how it all works, but we're not going to be tricky with it. We're just going to let it happen. I think I can get the second stagger without having to...
Nice try.
Oh, should have used magic there on that second one. You need to be aware that he dashes away. Okay, this should be the stagger here. Beautiful. Now we can use Pile Drive, Thunderstorm, and should be able to switch back to Rising Flames. Yeah, did a good chunk of damage there. Back up. We're gonna use Aerial Blast here. Oh, we can't. Hey, Shiva's coming in to help. Thank you, Jill.
Damn it.
Damn it indeed. 9. Oh.
Go.
All right. I won't take long. Nice try. Too slow.
Go ahead and use Aerial Blast here. Kind of gonna obfuscate the obfuscate field. I know that word. I don't know if I can say it right now. There we go. We got the half dagger. Got that stagger off. Use Flames Rebirth. It's not going to help me much. It'll regain a little bit of that health that I lost. Well, all of it, but... So I should really consider being in my half icon form. Do that now. There's really no reason not to. No, last one. I don't even know what this guy is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, this is super cool. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. I got knocked down. Did I get up again? Yeah, we're gonna keep me down. This is a very, very cinematic fight. This feels very cool. Flagrant Wyvern. That attack was called Flagrant Wyvern. Look at this. Said, as cool as it is, sometimes it does make fighting harder because you can't see. I think we killed here on this stagger though. There it is. Okay, well, didn't get no hit there, but went relatively easy. I didn't even have to use a health potion or anything, so. I have it at 102,000 gil. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Did get the level up, though. Liquid Flame. A flame trapped mid-dance, both ethereal and corporeal. Fleeting and enduring, but very much alive. Bye, demon. Thank you, Shiva.
Jill!
I'm going
to finish this, Clive.
Okay. You should have kept that form before, you know, you came out of it. I don't want to lose Jill. I love Jill. Don't tell me you're going to give me your powers too.
Use this.
Oh, okay, just on the blade. That's cool. Harden steel. We'll harden the blade so we can break through the crystal. Come on, Clive, you can do it. Keep pushing. Yeah. Mother crystal number 2 down. Problem that happened last time is that when we destroyed the mother crystal, it opened up a portal into the darkness, and Ultima came through it. So I'm kind of hoping that's not the case this time, but
We're one step closer to freedom.
everybody listen to that theme in the background. Final Fantasy 1 theme. It's beautiful.
Crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw.
Blade's not that long. She just shoved like her whole hand into his chest.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
There you go, Jill. Jill got her comeback.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly.
This time.
This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Uh-oh. Torgal's like, Jill, you're pretty sick. Oh, he's like, let's go. Joshua was here too, though. What role did he play? Maybe he was just rescuing the people? Joshua's been doing things on the sidelines, trying to
Clive,
help
look.
some bearers too.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
That's what Torgal said. There he is. There's Joshua. So 5 years ago, after we destroyed the first Mother Crystal at Drake, well, Drake's Head is what it's called, but the Mother Crystal, Drake's Head, and Ultima came through. We fought Ultima off. We fought Typhon, actually. Typhon was a monster, but we fought him with Sid. And Sid essentially sacrificed his life to destroy the crystal and to save Clive. But that allowed Ultima to come through and try to possess Clive, more or less. It seems like Ultima wants to use Clive as a vessel of some kind, we assume, for the darkness, right? Like a human embodiment, essentially, of darkness. And so Joshua stepped in and pretty much said, no, you're not going to do it. And in order to stop Ultima, because they were essentially at a standstill, Ultima couldn't do anything to hurt Joshua. Joshua couldn't do anything to hurt Ultima. So Joshua decided to take Ultima into himself, to become Ultima's vessel willingly, in order to stop him from taking over Clive's body. And so for the past 5 years, Joshua here has been the host of Ultima, and we don't really know what that means. We don't know what is happening within Joshua's body, and I'm hoping we're about to find out now. So, oh, okay, we're not. We don't know anything. So pretty. That'd be a cool wallpaper. Watching it dissolve like that.
Oh, Jill. I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Now you keep yours. Got a legacy achievement in the corner. Okay. Meanwhile, uh-oh. Oh, there's Joshua.
This way, Your Grace.
We don't know who Joshua's attendant is. Jort is the only thing we've... Apparently she's referred to as Jort, but we don't know if that's her name or...
You're bleeding.
So now I'm a little confused because it said meanwhile. So it seems like Ultima is still able to, I don't know, show up in various places, because if Ultima was there at Drake's breath, then that means he's not with Joshua now. So he may be imposing his will in other ways. But it does also seem like Joshua just felt that the other Mother Crystal was destroyed. That's interesting.
I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
Thanks, medicine girl.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands.
Joshua is bearing a heavy burden.
Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles.
I see.
Dion
I
the
see.
Bold,
Bahamut?
Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut.
Bahamut.
I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
Such a fun word.
And you
Indefatigably.
are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our
It
world
seems like too
lurches-
many... what is it called? When something is not a preposition. If something is fatigable, then it can be fatigued. Wouldn't something that was defatigable or infatigable? Why does it have to be indefatigable? I don't know. English is
ever
hard.
closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extend.
Right? It's like what is it, like flammable? Like there's inflammable? Flammable and inflammable technically mean the same thing, don't they? But yeah, I don't understand. If something can fatigue, then it is fatigable. If something cannot be fatigued, then it would be defatigable or infatigable. But why would it be indefatigable? I don't know. I don't know why it works that way. Wouldn't the first two cancel each other? I don't know.
It's to every nation. Sandbreaking.
Unable to be fatigued. That's the gist of it.
If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canary.
Apparently, this instance of D is an intensifier, not a negator. What's another example of that? Oh, okay. Oh. Maybe it just turns it into a verb, I guess. Because fraud is a noun. Fraud could be a noun. You could also commit fraud, I guess. Prefix. That's what I was thinking earlier. Prefixes and suffixes. I guess by committing fraud, the act of fraud would be to defraud, right? As a verb. But you're saying that it's not, in this case, defraud is like it intensifies the word fraud. So it's a more serious case of fraud. So fatigue would be to tire. Defatigue would be to more drastically tire, I guess. And so indefatigue, that's how so many things to put together. Indefatigably would be to they are unable to be severely fatigued. That's a lot to put together. It's a cool word, I guess. I would never use that in modern English, in current English. Some words I like to incorporate into my daily lexicon if possible, but indefatigable is not one of them.
He's in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation?
That's deep.
I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know, so I think too.
Thank you, Yote.
Yote, not Jote. Yote. Okay, so we have some kind of name. Yote. Just in time. You spoke into existence. You willed it to happen. Yote. We still don't know who Yote is. I don't, like, who is she? Where did these two meet? Where did they find each other? I'm hoping we get some more exposition on her. But she just showed up. Is that foreshadowing? Is that the next Mother Crystal we're gonna go after? Oh, another meanwhile. Meanwhile. Randella, the Namekian Republic. The Ministry of Law.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on Lane Night.
Ooh, those are fighting
Rather we
words.
simply fell back to the capital.
Enough, both
Or
of
eunuch.
you all here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion.
Also, that
However,
guy's clearly
our
never heard of foreplay. I'm just saying. Like,
mount with each passing day.
his poor wife.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize.
Literal.
The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap.
What chaos it might reap.
Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
This is very restrained speech from the dominant of Titan.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Falling in. Oh, of course. Well, they have a new son.
Is that the Emperor's?
Oh.
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
Oh. Okay.
Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation.
Oh, pretty. There's a lot of court intrigue going on. A lot of politicking. Brings you back to
Such
Final Fantasy 12.
Shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress.
Wow.
Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out.
What are those? What is the Emperor doing?
Sid took the life of someone dear to me. A woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name.
She has a thing about names.
In return, I will leave Sanbrek in your capable...
I want to know what her... Like, who's she? Because she was really important about, like, the Rosfield name, right? He was trying to get Clive's father to, like, essentially disown Clive. Empress of the Holy Empire Zambrek, formerly the Duchess of Rosaria, before she betrayed her nation and gifted it to the Empire. For a short while after the fall of the duchy, she was taken into the protection of the Imperial Crown, a pretense that ended with her bargained remarriage to Emperor Sylvester, the birth of Prince Oliver, and her return to rule over Rosaria as vicereine. But I don't know who she was before that. Right? Like, who was she before she was the Duchess of Rosaria? And Oliver, I guess, is her new son. Second son of Emperor Sylvester of the Holy Empire of Zambrek, and third of Empress Annabella, making him half-brother to both Prince Dion and Clive, and Joshua. His mother has involved him in the affairs of the imperial court since he was a small child. But I guess they don't assume Joshua was still alive. And they didn't really assume until just recently that Clive was still alive. I am curious how the message that Clive is Sid. I mean, somebody would have had to have told, right? But who? Who's the leak? Who's the mole? Who is it? Never know.
Your Imperial.
Oh, Dion is Bahamut. He's the son of the Emperor. So the Emperor and another woman had Dion, and then, yeah. What's her nuts there just married into the family.
Majesty.
What's her name again? Probably remember that. Annabella. There it is. But we have seen Dion once. There was a small cutscene where Bahamut and Odin fought each other. And I don't remember who Odin belongs to. Zambrek is Bahamut and Emperor Sylvester. These guys are all Zambrek. And then there's another one to the east, like further to the east. I don't remember who they are. Or maybe it's the other way around. Actually, who are you? Oh yeah, no, I was right. Zambrek is, yeah, Bahamut.
And all for the love of a common whore.
Okay,
Dominant
there she is.
No, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts.
It's just a terrible person. I'm not really digging the whole braided, like, weird...
There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Zambrek.
Do we really have to church up Oliver? His name is Oliver, and she's like, Olivier. I mean, come on, man. He's like...
And when your father goes
really
to
stretching
meet
it there.
Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
I hope she dies in such a glorious way.
Soon.
What was that? Some type of magic. He has access to a crystal.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
Who's she? Jill? Vanessa? After the storm. New quest is available. Party makeup has changed, yeah. Just me now. New items. Hey, look at that. We're getting all kinds of stuff. Okay, we're going to do some exploring after this next ad break. I need to use the restroom as well. So, we're just going to push it like a minute earlier. But yeah, we are going to go for another hour or so. Let's do a quick savey save before I break something like I did last time. Okay, there we go. Just good old Clive and Torgal. We are going to take a quick break. Probably do a couple more side quests, a couple more probably finish this chapter, do a couple side quests, see if there's any hunts available, and then probably call it for this afternoon, because again, tonight we'll be back at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, yeah. Appreciate you guys being here. Enjoy some words on stream. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, we are back. Is artifact the word? Or is artifact the A word? Artifact. Africa. Africa's a noun, isn't it? Probably not gonna work. Aircraft. Good word. That's what it is. Of course it is. Why, Andy's smarter than me. I think artifact will work though, right? Artifact. Guess not. Missing A, R. Oh, another T. Duh. There's only one T. Jeez. Should be adding to our cool wall of things that we have now, which is nice. So we have the wall, we have the oath, which we made with Sid. Now we have the Martell apples. Oh, I'm sorry, Andy. The Martell apples. Now we have Ambrosia's tact. Tack. What do you got for us, Gav? Oh goodness, a lot. All quiet in the Dominion. The Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realized what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they stepped in. If I were a man to lay a wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you appraised. Gav. Gav? Name none brighter. This is from Wade. My Lord Marquise. I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. True. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. That's really nice. So earlier I mentioned when we fought the what do they call this one? Morble? A Morble. When we fought the Morble, that's Clive had fought a Morble early on in his childhood when he turned 15. Wade and Sir Tyler were the ones that went with him. They were tasked with clearing out a bog to the north of Rossfield, and they fought that together, which is pretty cool. So, apple a day. Otto. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of Martells just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they've done a fine job. Was it time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these? What for their foul bite, but for him, it never were about the flavor, but about what they represented. Our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. Sid would be proud. I really like the little detail that they have, where they each have their own signatures. Like, not only is their name, but, like, they have a signature there. That's a cool little detail. Not necessary, but just super cool. Like, really neat. Bird by any other name. This is from Jill. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? True. I am very glad to have Torgal and Ambrosia. You know, I'm a big fan of pets in general. They are extremely old at this point, though. They are very old creatures. Torgal is at least 18 years old, and Ambrosia is probably closer to 20. I don't entirely know what the lifespan of a chocobo is. 20 years seems pretty big. I don't know. What's the average lifespan of an ostrich? Maybe that'll give us a better average ostrich lifespan. Oh, holy crap. 30 to 40 years? In human care, some ostriches can live almost 70 years? Okay, I take it back. Never mind. See, that was just my ignorance talking, and now we've solved that problem. Now I'm no longer ignorant, and I'm just impressed that ostriches can live 30 to 40 years in the wild and 70 years in captivity. Wow. What about an emu? I think ostriches are bigger than emus, right? Emus are slightly smaller. Yeah, emus are closer to 10 to 12 years in the wild, but up to 35 years in captivity. Still, I would compare them closer to an ostrich than an emu. That's insane. Okay, well, I take it back. Ambrosia is a good old middle-aged bird. And who knows how long chocobos truly live. True, bird DNA. I mean, parrots can live up to like 100 years too, right? Some macaws and things like that. No wonder they're the only surviving true... Well, crocodiles, right? I guess alligators and crocodiles. I don't know what their lifespan is like either. Aren't they really closely related? I mean, birds are the closest that we have. Like those little stupid chickens. They're little baby raptors. Let's see, crocodile lifespan. I guess there's multiple breeds of or species of crocodiles. Saltwater crocs can live up to 70 years. Nile crocodiles live 50 to 60 years. That's crazy. Alligators live about 50 years. In the wild, anyway. That's pretty nuts. I mean, they do. They are here to stay. They're built for durability. For long-lasting lifespans, I suppose. Apparently, crocodilians are not dinosaurs, I am learning. But they are both descended from archosaurs. Interesting. I mean, I guess we're all descended from something like that. If you go back far enough, anyway. Must be kind of like how spiders aren't insects. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, what do you got for me? Ooh, I can read a book. I can read all kinds of things. What are you? Experimental record by Mill Head Botanist. Mixed equal parts first-rate vineyard hummus. I love hummus. Not how you spell hummus, though, is it? Anyway, hummus from Galton's bales with deadland soil. Of the 6 cuttings planted therein, 2 survived the flower, only to wither and die within a sinnite. What's a sinnite? I know what a fortnight is. What the hell's a sinnite? Instead, there are demons that walk around. That's right, you're not a fan of spiders. I love spiders. Seriously, though, what's a sinnite? S-E-N-N-I-G-H-T. Sinnite. A week. Oh. Oh, sin for 7? Like, okay. I guess that makes sense. Guess I could have derived that from the word. I guess I kind of did. I said a fortnight, but I thought that there was, you know, a week associated with that. Anyway, okay, died within a 7 days, a week. Even amalgamated with the finest imperial loam, the blighted earth is still affecting a nutritional deficiency. It might be remedied with some further source of nourishment, saltpeter or potash or the dung of a racing chocobo. This shall be the subject of my next round of experiments. Experiments are fun. Foundations of Valisthaean botany, Morble tendrils. After excising from the trunk, dry for 3 to 5 turns of the sun until brittle to the touch. Grind in mortar and add to warm curl milk to remedy gout, melancholy, and moon sickness. Caution recommended when harvesting, as the host may grow disquieted. Yeah, you think? Alright. Hello, friend.
Sid,
Nigel.
I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
Hmm? We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands.
Okay.
Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a Morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar.
Mm-hmm.
And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now,
and a bearer.
I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
We will take care of it. Tell me of those Morganbeards, and I get 15 renown for it. Love it.
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course.
Don't sound too
If my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise.
Marshes
if
of
I am to
Sorrowise.
propagate them here in the backyard, I will require
Not to
several
confuse with
samples, preferably
Samwise.
of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures.
Of course it does.
Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Cool. We can do that. We can do that. Hope the apples are going nicely. They look good. Okay. There's some new things that I can craft and buy, so we'll see what those are about. Oh, Blackthorn.
Clive?
Oh. Ask about Drake's breath.
Must have been hot.
Fighting in the belly of the crag might be work for you as a smith when you hang up the old sword, but I'm betting that won't be for a while.
I know how hard it can be.
Trying to fill another man's boots, but I reckon you've grown into Sid's nicely. He'd be proud. Oh, thanks, Blackthorn. That's nice of you to say.
What do you want?
I don't know. Platinum sword +1. Need 1 liquid flame and 1 wyrite. Or 1 liquid flame, wyrite, and magic. I don't know why I said that. But, okay. I mean, it's going to increase my stuff by 15. I might as well. Anything else I can do? I assume eventually I will have another thing to build into. What else am I doing with the liquid flame? Ah, defense. I still haven't found any electrum. It's going to be on a hunt. Oh, nice. Okay, so this does not require the liquid flame. Well, sure. Let's just craft all this stuff. Why not? I mean, if it's better than what I have, might as well. My HP does go by 12. My defense goes up by 8.
No scratches, right?
Same thing here. I'm okay with all that.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
That's what I have, so I can actually make this better immediately.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
Perfect. That's nice. Do the same thing with the platinum belt that I just bought. Oh, so why not?
Yeah, that should do you.
Yeah, it should. And I can upgrade my platinum sword. Wasn't this just the best? It's worked out nicely.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
I mean, pretty well for me.
And?
Thanks, Blackthorn. Watch me go over here and Karen has something better for me. Spend all those materials buying something that I don't need. Okay. What do you think about Drake's breath? Want a pat on the back, do you? Well, I suppose you deserve one. Just don't let it go to your head.
From what I hear,
You'd have been lost without Jill. True. But I always am. To say nothing of yours truly, if it wasn't for me keeping you fed and kitted out, neither of you had stood a chance. All true things. But fair is fair. You took the chance I gave you. You brought the whole bloody mountain down. Bet the Ironblood couldn't believe their eyes.
the poor buggers.
They'll just have to find someone else to worship. Of course, there's plenty of other folks in these fair isles who still reckon those rocks are worth more than their weight in diamonds. So you keep doing what you're doing and show them how wrong they are. It's coin they want to put their faith in, and as long as you keep coughing it up, my faith will stay with you. Thanks, Karen.
Go on then.
Oh, I could have just bought a platinum sword, I guess. Maybe that would have been better than crafting one. Yeah, I probably should have. Same thing with the belt. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Chandler's Whispers. Fine. Crimson Tassels. I don't need any of this stuff. Maybe I do. This is new. The Golden Testament increases gil earned by 35%. That's pretty good. Unfortune in the Heavens increases experience earned by 50%. Good. Wages of Warcraft increase ability points earned in normal encounters by 20%. Huh. All that seems pretty good. Seems pretty good.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Or don't.
Hunting down bearers, stringing them up.
Orchestration. Sorrow's faded form. Is that the one I just unlocked? A rose is a rose. Sound of silence. Literally just silence. I thought it would be, but you know. That's too sad. I like what we have. I like our terms. I like this nice floaty guitar melody. Very nice. Oh, we've walked past this person like numerous times, and she's one of the people who has a little icon over her head. Now she's giving me a side quest, so that's nice. Hello, Hortense. Keeper of the stores.
Oh, bother.
What can I do for you?
Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
Don't know.
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen.
Hmm?
Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway.
Even here?
You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
I would not at all. See the poor girls go without decent clothes? Of course not.
Of course not.
Of course not.
What can I do to help?
Or the boys, to be fair.
Aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
Okay.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
You got it. You got it.
They said they'd give us new clothes.
It just asked me, yeah.
No coin.
Somebody, you know. If that somebody were you.
The calm before the storm, perhaps.
I don't mind talking to Vivian. I don't really.
My favorite pupil.
Am I?
Allow me to educate you. Here's the latest information I have.
I kind of want to go all the way back. I want to figure out, who are you? Okay, it was not only her beauty. Oh, at first encounter. Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwyn, and mother to Clive and Joshua. While she adores her younger son, yeah, we knew that. It was not only her beauty, but her connection to a bloodline that produced many previous dominants of the Phoenix that led to her being proposed as a bride for the young Archduke. Indeed, the two were cousins. Having known from a young age that her purpose in life was to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline, she dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive. Okay, so she wasn't necessarily a Rossfield. Maybe she was. I mean, she was a cousin, so she belongs to the same bloodline. Got it. It was ever her purpose in life to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter a league with a force she judged the mightier, the Holy Empire of Sambrek. It was Annabella's treachery that led to the disaster at Phoenix Gate, yeah. I wonder if she plans on... I wonder if she gave birth to Olivier in hopes that he would become potentially the dominant of both the Phoenix and Bahamut. Bahamut is how they pronounce it in this game. Bahamut. I like her. Like that. Boop. Boop. Whole uniform changes. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Study it well, Clive.
Retreat to Ironholm. Oh, right. We made them retreat. The Fall of Drake's Breath. Iron Kingdom. And they're still at a standstill. Neither one moving on either. Makes sense.
The state of the realm is ever changing.
Thanks, Vivian. Hello, Nectar. Blah, 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 blah. Ask about hunts. Did you know that with every forward step you take, Kupo, every crystal cracked, every friend made, every enemy felled, the curse breakers are expanding their operations too? I did not, but that makes sense. Which means more bearers being freed and more slavers being punished. But it also means more billets for the board. Makes sense? Well, good. What do we got? What's new? Oh, we got two new ones. We got Sekret. While Minotaurs have long dwelled in the mountainous regions of Rosaria, it is only recently that they have come down from the highlands to hunt in the swamps surrounding Martha's Rest. Among their number is one whose sheer size suggests it to be a chieftain, who appears to be spearheading the push south. He must be stopped, lest the beastmen develop designs on the rest proper. Yep, that makes sense. A particularly belligerent breed of Echo has... Oh, this is Severian. But Echo has recently awakened amid the fallen ruins near Martha's Rest. It is known to activate on the approach of any human, armed or unarmed, and sets about them with a burning jet that has already reduced much of the surrounding marshland to ash. This is one Echo that the curse breakers would feign see forever silence. Well, that's nice. They're both in the same basic place, so... And we have to go to Martha's Rest, or we have to go to Rosaria in order to get those flowers anyway. So, super convenient. We get to do all of this at once. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. We're going to save the story quest probably for our next playthrough. So let's do the hunts, and let's do the side quests, and be happy. There's this one. This is the Draper. Okay, we can go get the red and blue ones. We'll go do that first. What do you want to sell me?
And what can I do for you?
I don't know yet. It says you have something new. Oh. Zongs. Maybe I should be buying those. I don't know what else I'm spending my gil on. I have 102,000 that I've done.
Look at this place.
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Absolutely nothing with. Hello.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker?
Seersucker.
Or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Handwritten receipt. A proof of purchase for 2 bolts of linen, 1 blue, 1 red, from the clothier in Northreach. Here you go.
Apologies, my lord. But your items aren't here.
Why not?
They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bocklad, but
Of course.
there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is.
Is it?
So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to get it?
Going
Yeah.
to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh. Well then,
Just
be safe.
right? You do that. Platinum sword does look cool. I'll give it that. It's a good looking sword. Can I fast travel closer? I absolutely can. Boop. Convenience. I certainly didn't need that high potion, but that's okay. Are there bandits?
That damn bird's a menace!
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that featherbrain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin
Maddened
or the
merchant.
items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from
He's like one of
Bockland, would
those insurance fraudsters.
But,
like jumps out in front of moving vehicles.
Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it.
Oh, see?
Oi! Killer!
Killer?
It's time to collect!
I told you not to call
Hired
me that.
heavy.
And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
Agree, Clive. Aerial blast.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that. Listen.
Down. Staggered. Shouldn't have used gouge this way.
Too slow. Get him.
Hey. Oh, we got gouge back. I guess it didn't hurt us too bad anyway. Did stagger here. We kill. Oh, enemy slain. Sorry, hired heavy. Basic stuff.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Why does he get away?
You.
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had
Most of
the
them
Great
do.
Lender not sent you.
The Great Lender. Nice.
My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
Oh, that's kind. Made it safely, apparently.
So you and my mother were right. It is
It
always
is always
bandits.
bandits. Yeah, well.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad.
At the Vale. Pressing appointment. At the brothel. No big deal. I understand.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen.
It'd be nice.
You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery.
That is good.
I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle.
Oh.
Free of
Nice of
charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then.
Bundle of cloth.
Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Hold the button. That fast travel is so awesome. I mean, I guess I could do it anyway, but it's nice that it brings you right there. Here you go, Hortense.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
I did.
Don't worry. I have it.
She's like, sorry to
I
dab
believe
you,
this will more
but
than
you did it right,
satisfy
yeah?
your needs.
Bundle of cloth. 2 bolts, the finest desert linen. One dyed bright crimson, and the other a deep indigo. Ordered by Hortense for use in tailoring dresses. As thanks for securing the delivery, the clothier has added scraps of silk, velvet, and embroidery to the bundle. Go, friend.
Let's see here. 1 bolt of red, 1 bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost.
Krieger's ghost.
If that devilit of a draper expects me to pay for these.
No.
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered.
Clive's an attractive man.
I can always return them if you like.
Oh no! Oh, there's no need to be hasty now.
I think
Clive.
Book Talk
I'm sure
would
I
really
can put
like
all three
him.
to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
Ooh. I don't know. An attractive man with some pretty great hair product for somebody. True, yeah, yeah. It's like that natural flowiness, but holds it in place for him. Pretty nice. What are we thinking? Black embroidered linen, white continental silk, or blush red velvet? I don't know. What do you think, Andy? I'll let you choose. Let's go with the linen. Black embroidered linen. You got it.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh,
That's fair.
Right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
Yep.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me
No.
not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Our cold weather gear
Don't take it the
mostly
wrong way.
consisted of just like an outer layer.
She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh. Sometimes I think she never takes it off.
We did
Perhaps
have.
she'll make something for herself with your gift.
You could
Either
wear a
way,
thicker undershirt,
I'm
but
sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
I honestly don't know what it was made out of. Our blouses and our trousers were always the same. They didn't change, but you could wear a thicker undershirt, and obviously you could wear like thermals underneath your gear if you want, but I couldn't even tell you what they were made out of. And then we had like an outer coat that we could wear. We did have like rain slicker pants too, depending on the weather, but
I've never had a dress made of linen.
okay, well, we have a black linen costume, I guess, probably available for Jill. So that's fun. Okay, now we're gonna do the root of the problem. Well, first things we're gonna do is probably go do the. We're gonna do the hunts first. I know there's a hunt up here, and then there's also a hunt. I don't know where the other one is. Oh yes, I do. Right here, which is good. So let's go do this hunt, and then we'll come down here and do this side quest, and then we'll be able to fast travel right back. Sounds like a plan. North first. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we didn't have hot weather gear. There was nothing. We had just the standard issue stuff that you essentially wore all the time. And then the cold weather gear were just additives. But we did have, like I said, you could buy like this stuff that was made out of athletic gear. It's more or less athletic gear, but it's like a moisture slicking shirt. As long as it was the same tan color, it really didn't matter much. What you wanted to do with it, so you kind of mix and match there to your preference. The only thing that we did change is that when we were deployed, they were never approved for stateside wear, which was a little unfortunate depending on where you were. But when you were deployed overseas, we had a It was actually a cool shirt. I have some somewhere. I don't remember where it is right now. I could find them, but they had essentially like the chest area and the stomach area was a different material than the sleeves were. So you could wear them under your flak vest or under your plate carriers is essentially what they were. So you'd wear, they had this moisture wicking center, and then the sleeves were like your standard issue blouse sleeves, but they were supposed to go under like a plate carrier, which were pretty nice. Definitely much more comfortable in the heat. It was pretty terrible. But our trousers were always the same. Those didn't change. Hello, Secret. Found our Minotaur friend. Let's see what you got.
Can't let that thing roam free so close to the inn. Time to take the bull by the horns.
Yeah. This. Get the half stagger soon, I hope. He's gonna charge again. There we go. There's that. Deadly Grace. And I will read that message as soon as... This guy really does a lot of damage. Go ahead and Flames of Rebirth.
Get him. This one.
Okay, I really like the... Okay, I didn't dodge any of those. That was a little upsetting.
Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Too slow. Get him.
Big stagger off. Let's see. When you visited Jordan, both were linen pants that allowed us to be more modest, conservative than just wearing shorts. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I saw a lot of linen clothing while I was over there, worn by like people who actually lived there, which was cool. But even the military there, their uniforms were... I don't know what they were made out of, to be honest with you. But they seemed like pretty standard issue, like more built for durability than comfortability. The main used in everything from helmet crest to hairbrushes, primarily by those lucky enough never to have met with a Minotaur. And lo did Sir Crandall strike from the main from the beast and rob him of his strength from the night.
Well, locals will sleep easier without him at their gate.
Hope so. Took a lot of damage from that fight. Kind of crazy. Come here, Chugbo. Rosia.
Let's go.
I always wanted something made while I was over there. They had a lot of like tailors and things like that that would do work for you, even on base, but never got around to doing it, unfortunately.
That'll do, girl.
But it would have been nice.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here
Can't exactly leave old master in the lurch.
It'll take ages to tidy all this stuff up.
I hope that my health comes back when I'm in this area, but I don't know that it will. I might actually have to use a potion. The shame. But I took a lot of damage from that fight. I was playing way too offensive. Should have known better.
I said.
Hello? Yeah. See how it goes.
This one.
Torgal?
Over here.
Which is, I forget. These are a lot harder now because it's just me and Torgal. Jill's not with me.
Get him.
I don't know how it took me that long to realize, but... Go ahead and use a high potion here, just to be safe. I don't trust myself. Need to go up and around, though. The enemy I'm trying to fight is... I haven't been around for as much of this game. Is Jill around most of the time? She's been in my party almost all the time since we found her again. Since she became healthy, she's essentially been my constant companion. I think right now she's just being healed, or she's suffered an, well, summoning Shiva took a toll on her, so she's recovering in the infirmary. We're supposed to go get her, but I didn't want to complete that side, that main quest until we did these.
What the hell is this thing doing out of the ruins?
Whoa. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, but it worked out anyway. Okay, that was mean. Oh. Hey, you leave Torgal alone. That was rude.
Nice try.
Okay, we'll go in Flames of Rebirth here. Probably open with something like Flames of Rebirth so that I get the damage, or get the cooldowns up sooner. Probably a mistake on my part.
This one.
What was this? Oh wow, that was...
Nice try.
Wasn't even paying attention. I was trying to get my ability off. I said nope. I'm gonna use a potion here since I'm pretty low. I've not died once in this entire game, and I'd rather not risk it now. 25 hours in, I get my first death. That seems... Might kill off with a stagger. Yeah, he's dead. There it is. Okay, both marks slain. Now we go do the side quest while we're out here, which is very nice. 210 renown. Hey, we got our Electrum, which means we can craft one of our pieces of Dragon Slayer gear. Super nice, I think. Valistane Protectors have yet to locate a source of naturally occurring Electrum. The only known sample is coming from the remains of fallen automata. This has led some to surmise that the metal is not, in fact, naturally occurring at all, and rather a creation of the lost people.
From the ruins it came.
Here goes. Bye.
To ruin it returns.
I've used 2 high potions, though. It's the most potions I've used ever in this game.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly
Goblin
down.
Gardener? I don't want to fight a gardener. That's not nice. What did they do?
Nice try.
Feel really bad for taking out the gardeners. Well, they were just, you know, Oh, I guess it makes sense. I'm hunting a flower. Those are probably the enemies that they attract, right? You were warned about those? Oh, come on.
Size of a goblin's eye.
Size of a goblin's eye.
Certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Dodge. I definitely should have pulled him down there. My fault entirely if I take this hit. There's that. Thanks. Ryan. When I'm paying attention, I can usually do alright. When I stop paying attention, problems arise. Go ahead and use aerial. Go ahead.
Too slow.
Oh, good hit.
Nice try.
What's that? It's a lot harder to see when things are happening when he's in the tornado. He's dead now, so it doesn't matter. He hit me once. A little sad. I gotta hold it. More interactive that way. Morgan beard.
These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as... There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home.
That's nice. Nope, come all this way, yeah. Might as well get a bunch of it, you know? There we go.
Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
Bye, goblins. We're gonna fast travel straight back to Nigel. Hello, Nigel.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
Well, you asked me. Morganbeard. This rare flora has the unfortunate honor of being named for the water spirits that are believed to haunt the swamps of Eastern Storm, trapping hapless wanderers in the morass that they might sup on the hope in their hearts. Oh, that's depressing. Infusions brewed from the flower's petals, by contrast, are quite tasty and known to cure all manner of ailments. Okay. Go. Here's your Morgan's beard, named after water spirits.
Flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
That would make sense.
The ducal healers were convinced of their properties. That is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels.
I'm not going to argue.
I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals.
Oh, is this how I unlock being able to carry more potions? And high potions? They're more effective, so I can carry more of them? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense.
And here we are.
Oh,
a phial of
something
pure
different.
Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency.
Okay.
At least I hope it will.
It's complete, sure. Adding but a drop of this concentrated extract to any curative or performance-enhancing potion will increase its potency, or so it insists Nigel in the backyard. Necessary for increasing consumable potency. Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't do what I thought it did. It just actually does increase it probably from 20% to... Well, potions are healing for 20. High potions heal for 40. So what are we getting now? 30 and 50? You have obtained a vial of Morganbeard extract, hereby increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore more HP, while strength, stone skin, and Lionheart tonics last longer. Huh. just in general. Well, that's nice. What do they heal me for now? 24%. Not as fancy as 30%, but still, that's okay with me. Probably need to go buy some more high potions. I definitely have use too. Okay, well, we're gonna do two more things. We're gonna go buy some high potions from Karen. Probably the first thing. Oh, three more things. We're gonna stop here next to Blackthorn and see if I can craft one of those dragon killer pieces.
What do you need?
I don't know yet.
So, what'll it be?
Okay, these are... I don't need this because I've already... I have a Gaia Blade too. None of these matter to me, right? It's the equipment. This. I can't craft this one because I'm still looking for gelatinous mass. I also need a scarletite, but that doesn't matter because I don't know where I'm supposed to get gelatinous masses from anyway. But I can do this, which is super nice. I get the Electrum, I got a Dragon Talon. Yeah, perfect. I assume I'll get another
right?
scarletite eventually. Perfect. Okay, cool. And then doesn't look like I can reinforce those, which is, you know, it is what it is.
And
thank you, Blackthorn.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid? You cracked another crystal?
You heard correctly. I did in fact do that. Let's see. I changed my appearance. I wonder if any of this gear that I saw matters. Normal. Burnt black. We've had this one before already. That just looks too emo to me. It looks cool, but it's, you know, it looks too emo. Jill, we have her Snow White, which I really like. I really do like the Snow White on her. But this one makes her look like a musketeer. This one makes her look like, you know, she's more of the Shiva's dominant, which she's trying to get away from. Torgal, we got the blue. Hey, Anthony. How'd your deposition go? I like the Snow White, too. We'll keep the Snow White for now. Icy blue. Torgal's fine. I didn't know I could change Ambrosia. Oh, look at you. Your Rosarian gold. On your lunch break. Nice. Oh, lunch is delicious. Keep Ambrosia how she is. We are almost, we're almost going to be wrapping up for the day because I'm going to be back tonight.
And what can I do for you?
Play some games with Kyle and play some party games with everybody who wants to
then.
join. 400. There we go.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Lionheart tonic gradually fills limit break gauge for 33 seconds. Oh, that's pretty nice. I need to use my limit break more. Honestly, I think I'd be doing much better if I would use my limit break. I just always forget it's there.
Our man in Dalamil.
Okay.
New high score!
What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad?
Oh, I wasn't
What does that mean?
expecting
Big
you
deal.
back so
We're only like
soon.
3.5 hours into the stream.
Is everything we've received and
He's
everything
always
promised?
looking for it. They say it is your men who keep the roads free of beast and bandit, as one whose livelihood is reliant on safe passage from market to market. My chocobos and I thank you, a concerned caravaneer. It's a fun word too. Cleric's medallion.
All yours.
Need another 70 to unlock this. Direwolf Jess. There's a lot of renown.
All done?
But so there's an ad that starts in a minute. We're gonna snooze this because I'm not gonna be. I think I'm gonna be coming back from that. Okay, we got this aerial blast. Reduces cooldown by 11 seconds. Is pretty good. Reduces duration by 5. Increases healing potency of potions by 40%. By 40%? That's actually a lot. My goodness. Crazy. Oh, I could have worn these the whole time. Ethereal wristlets. Sure. Okay, I might not be back by the time you get back. So, I hope the rest of your day goes well. I'll be back tonight. And then we should be streaming one day this week. We'll be doing more Final Fantasy this weekend. I haven't done this in a while. Let's just see. What does the game recommend that I grab? 3 upgrades and abilities. So we got this, which is Judgment Bolt, which is sick. Summon from the heavens a mighty Levin Bolt. Deals massive damage to a single target. Got... We upgraded Gouge. That's nice. What does an upgraded Gouge mean? Increases follow-up strike speed. Okay, so I can just hit faster. That's cool. And then we upgraded my Rising Flames. I didn't even know I didn't have that upgraded, so I'm glad that I now do. Increases number of hits. Whoa, if you master it, it allows assignment to any icon? Wow, that's crazy. That's neat. Cool. He's doing pretty good. He's got normal attack and lifting attack up to 2 now, which is cool. Cool. Oh, you're back already? Oh, nice. Welcome back. Okay. Oh, I should have saved. I don't think I have any other hunts available to us either. Probably will unlock more once we get back with some more campaign story quests. Let's see what's up with Nectar. Did I ever tell you about the time I toured the Northern Territories? Or did you? Or did you not?
I trust you wrapped up warm.
Cold up there. I didn't know such thing. We Moogles don't feel the cold thanks to our exceptionally fluffy fur. Oh, that makes sense. You humans are the only animals up there that feel the need to dress up in furs of those fluffier than yourselves. Well, we don't have it. In fact, that's precisely how I ended up cutting my tour short. My kindly greetings to the locals were met with a volley of arrows, and I make a much better hero than I do a hat. Oh. I like his little pom-pom. Okay, all the hunts are done. Okay, so all hunts taken care of, all side quests taken care of up to this point. Nothing really much to do. So I think that is where we're going to call it for today. Yeah, let's save one more time since I talked to nice little Hector. Nectar, not Hector, Nectar. There we go. We're all done. Okay, so yeah. Should be a good time. We'll do some shout-outs really quick because we saw some people today, so... And I never do them. Gloria is always with us. She's usually chilling while she's working. I appreciate it very much. So we're gonna go shout out what's room here. They didn't do...
I was not on that. Oh, there's no way I was on that monkey for 30 minutes.
I always forget that I have these set up now. So you got that going with us. We're gonna shout out Mr. Pepper. Mr. Pepper rated us today. He shared his community with us, which was very appreciated rather.
I hope y'all happy.
Mr. Pepper does. Oh, that's a cool avatar. I've never seen that one before.
I hope y'all happy.
Gotta get the viewers.
Okay?
Funny.
Here's the
That's nice.
The booba thing.
Mr. Pepper does a lot of art streams. I think he said he's playing Visage right now, or Visage, which is a horror game. And I think he just beat Devil May Cry today too, Devil May Cry 5. So,
oh my god.
Mr. Pepper's a good friend. Does some good stuff.
I cannot believe that I have done this.
That should be fun. To go
Y'all
watch
want
him.
me to stay
We're gonna
like
shout
this
out
for the rest of the
Mailbox.
stream?
Mailbox was here earlier too.
Or y'all
He
want me
joined
to...
us.
I don't know. It's
This
y'all
clip is longer
decision.
than I thought it was. There we go. Shout out Mailbox. He came over with Mr. Pepper's stream, but he's been supporting us for a while too. You're gonna say
You know what I mean?
hi to him. Oh. He does a lot of
I gotta
retro
go change
games.
my underwear.
And I think once
Bye.
every 3 months, like 4 times a quarter, him and Critical and a couple of other people in their community, they do like a WrestleMania event where they all build their own characters and wrestle each other. It's a pretty cool event. I've seen it a couple times, and they always do a great job. They do commercials and promos and all kinds of stuff, super cool stuff. And we're not going to shout out Critical because I think we're going to raid Critical. But yeah, we're going to say hi to Critical. He is still streaming some Subnautica. They're doing Below Zero right now. And then I think he's been playing some Secret of Mana is what he said earlier. So he's probably watching me, so we're going to circle raid him a bit. But yeah, that's the plan, or that's a bunch of people that have been watching and supporting me over time. I appreciate that. You know who else I want to shout out? He never says anything, but he's always lurking. And I don't know if he streamed for a while because I know he had a baby. I know he had a baby a bit ago, but the Voodoo Show is always out there. I know you're there, man. I appreciate you very much. I don't call you out because, you know, lurking is lurking and I don't want to do that. But shout out the Voodoo Show. He was supporting us early on too. Great guy. I hope his family is doing well. But yeah, I haven't seen him on a bit. So there he is playing some Overwatch. Overwatch 2. Good stuff.
Oh no, she's over there.
But yeah, we will be back this evening with some more gaming. I don't know what we're going to be doing. Kyle and I will be celebrating our affiliate anniversary at the same time. So should be fun stuff. We'll be playing games with each other, playing games with chat, playing games with whoever wants to join. So if you're available from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time until we're done, until we get tired of each other, come on by, have a good time with us. And yeah, I appreciate you guys very much. I could not have done any of this. I couldn't be here without you guys. So I do appreciate you. Love you all as always. I say that all the time, but I mean it. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Go say hi to Critical for me. And then if you're still in Critical's chat later, I think he's going to send everybody back. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that is it for me today. Love you guys. Have a great day. If I don't see you, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And we'll be back this weekend with some Final Fantasy. We'll be back Monday of next week with Final Fantasy. Hopefully we'll be finishing up 16 because next Friday we'll be doing a 24-hour stream of Final Fantasy 14. So got some things planned. I got to do a walking pad because I got to walk 2 times a day. And that's a lot of walking in 24 hours. Or that's a lot of not walking in 24 hours. So yeah, say hi to Critical for me. Love you. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good day if I don't see you tonight or tomorrow.